A very good afternoon to you all. It's good to welcome you to Royal Holloway, to this graduation ceremony today, wherever in the world you have travelled for. Just a few brief announcements before the ceremony begins. This ceremony is being filmed, and after the ceremony, the video will be made available to download from the graduation website. We request, please, that you ensure all mobile telephones, tablets, digital watches and other electrical devices are turned off or turned on to silent for the duration of the ceremony. In the unlikely event of an emergency, and should we need to evacuate the building, guests in both the chapel and the picture gallery should leave by the door through which they entered the venue. Guests requiring assistance will be escorted. And once you've left the venue, please follow the direction of the stewards who will guide you to the nearest assembly point. The ceremony will commence very shortly, and we ask that you do not leave the venue once the ceremony has begun. Thank you. And so I now ask if you would please stand for the arrival of the Principal's procession. Thank you.
please take your seats? Distinguished guests, parents and friends, on behalf of the College, I am delighted to welcome you to Royal Holloway on this very important occasion, our graduation ceremony. It is wonderful to see so many people gathered here for this unique occasion. We welcome those of you who are visiting for the first time, as well as those returning to a place that has become familiar. To you all, we extend a very warm welcome. At this ceremony, we will be awarding an honorary degree of the University of London to Dame Fiona Reynolds, DBE. We hope you enjoy this ceremony and have a memorable and happy day. We now welcome the graduands procession, led by the Executive Dean of the School of Engineering, Physical and Mathematical Sciences, Professor Carlos Matos. Would you please stand? please take your seats. During this afternoon's ceremony, graduands from the School of Engineering, Physical and Mathematical Sciences will be presented to the Principal, Professor Paul Lazelle. The first group of graduands presented this afternoon are those who have studied towards first degrees. These graduands have studied for 3 or 4 years for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Engineering, or Masters in Science. The next group of graduands will be awarded a postgraduate diploma or master's degree. These graduands have studied at postgraduate level for at least 1 year and have either taken their studies to the boundaries of existing knowledge in their academic field or studied in an area of professional or occupational theory and practice at a high level. They will be followed by graduands who will be awarded the degree of Master or Doctor of Philosophy. Each of their research has made an original contribution to knowledge through the discovery of new facts and the exercise of independent critical judgment. Please remain in your seats for the duration of the ceremony. The order of the presentation is set out in the graduation programme. I call upon the Executive Dean of the School of Engineering, Physical and Mathematical Sciences, Professor Carlos Matos.
Today we recognize and celebrate the achievements of students who have studied in programs with the departments of the School of Engineering, Physical and Mathematical Sciences. These, which include information security, computer science, electronic engineering, mathematics and physics, have consistently been ranked amongst the top departments in the UK for a number of years, combining research excellence, inspiration, teaching programs and collaborations with partners beyond the university. Notable recent highlights include that the Departments of Information Security and Computer Science make Royal Holloway unique in being the only university in England to have full NCSC certification for all its cybersecurity taught degree courses at both post and undergraduate level. Code Groovers, a student-led commercial software development arm of the Computer Science Department, was recognized by the British Computer Society as a practice highlight. Work by Professor David Howard, founding head of the Department of Electronic Engineering, to recreate an authentic vowel sound from the 3,000-year-old mummified remains of the Egyptian priest Nezium, published in the journal Nature, has had more than 400,000 downloads. In 2021, Professor David Howard gave a TEDx talk in Vienna on human vocal resilience, which included the mummy work. The Department of Electronic Engineering at Royal Holloway, University of London, has been formally accredited by the Institution of Engineering and Technology, the IET, for their electronic engineering degree programs. Professor Rainer Dietmann from the Department of Mathematics was awarded the prestigious Gauss Professorship based on his outstanding research work in analytical number theory. The Physics Department won 3 major awards from UK Research and Innovation, UKRI, to use cutting-edge developments in quantum technologies to help solve some of the greatest mysteries in fundamental physics, such as the nature of dark matter. Academics in physics are part of a group of scientists, engineers and technicians from the UK to embark on a £20 million project to help upgrade the Large Hadron Collider, LHC at CERN, with the goal to increase the collision rate to many billions of proton interactions per second. It is with great pleasure that we move to the presentation of graduates.
I call upon the head of the Department of Information Security, Professor Chris Mitchell.
Principal, I would like to present graduands from the Department of Information Security. For the award of Master of Science degrees in Information Security, Ravi Prakash Chandran.
The 2021 Master of Science degree in Information Security, Ravi Prakash Chandran. The 2021 Master of Science degree in Information Security, Ravi Prakash Chandran. The 2021 Master of Science degree in Information Security, Ravi Prakash Chandran. The 2021 Master of Science degree in Information Security, Ravi Prakash Chandran. The 2021 Master of Science degree in Information Security, Ravi Prakash Chandran. The 2021 Master of Science degree in Information Security, Ravi Prakash Chandran. The 2021 Master of Science degree in Information Security, Ravi Prakash Chandran. The 2021 Master of Science degree in Information Security, Ravi Prakash Chandran. The 2021 Master of Science degree in Information Security, Ravi Prakash Chandran. The 2021 Master of Science degree in Information Security, Ravi Prakash Chandran. The 2021 Master of
Sarthak Chawam. Varun Gopalakrishnan, MSc in Information Security. Dureen Kapoor, MSc in Information Security. Olawala Lawal, MSc in Information Security. Bethan Mill, MSc in Information Security. Timilehan Ogundipe, MSc in Information Security. Ashil Rafiq, MSc in Information Security. Karan Saimi, MSc in Information Security. Johanna Strachan, MSc in Information Security. Pranap Suresh, MSc in Information Security. Sundaria Jayavelu, MSc in Information Security. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy degrees in Information Security. Nasser Mohammed Ali Al-Fana, PhD in Information Security. Towards a better understanding of browser fingerprinting, supervised by myself. Fatima Abdullah Amr Al-Makbali, PhD in Information Security, strengthening password-based authentication, supervised by myself. Elizabeth Lee, PhD in Information Security, advancements in proxy re-encryption, defining security for wider applications, supervised by Professor Keith Martin. Caroline Merkel, PhD in Information Security, modelling digital banking attackers, attacker-centric approaches in security, supervised by Dr. Geraint Price. Pallavi Sivakumaran, PhD in Information Security, security and privacy in Bluetooth Low Energy, supervised by Dr. Jorge Blasco Alice and Professor Carlos Frederico C. Fernando Verdia, PhD in Information Security, post-quantum cryptography, cryptanalysis and implementation, supervised by Dr. Martin Roland Albrecht. Ashley Fraser, PhD in Information Security, advanced privacy notions for electronic voting and digital signatures, supervised by Dr. Elizabeth Quaglia and Professor Keith Martin. Fergus Pendlebury, PhD in Information Security, machine learning for security in hostile environments, supervised by Professor Martin Roland Albrecht and Professor Lorenzo Cavaliaro. Eamon Postlethwaite, PhD in Information Security, topics in lattice sieving, supervised by Professor Martin Albrecht. Nicholas Robinson, PhD in Information Security, CDT. Distributed denial of government, the data embassy and the geopolitical, diplomatic and legal implications of extraterritorial data storage. Supervised by Professor Keith Martin and Professor Klaus Dodds. That concludes the presentation of graduands from the Department of Information Security.
I now call upon the Head of Department of Computer Science, Professor Magnus Wallström.
Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of Computer Science. For the award of Master of Science degrees in Data Science and Analytics, Priyanshu Agarwal. Sai Charan Atinani. Jayasmita Chakraborty. Sai Kiran Chintaginjala. Chaitanya Varma Dandu. Shanmuga Arte Dharmaraja. Sairam Akhilesh Kamini. Manish Ganesan. Nime George. Raj Kumar Gutula. Ananya Anand Hanji. Banupriya Jana. Nikhil Kurian Joseph. Atharva Joshi. Zishan Ali Khan. Naveen Kumar Krishna Kumar. Shivaram Lakshmanan Shivagurunathan. Dayung Lee. Tarun Malarmaram. Malini Mani Raj. Surab Maran. Amalu Matthew. Amarjit Mishra. Ramachandran Murugesh. Varuna Shreddy Nandiala. Sathwik Pajuri. Ravi Raj Parikh. Rushabh Kalpesh Patel. Bala Gagandhar Patanini. Bhavik Patil. Nihar Fadnis. Hemant Kumar Pitti. Shalini Priya. Sahab Singh Raipal. Shreya Sanyal. Rohit Shukla. Vaninder Singh. Praveen Kumar Tomati. Deepak Tiwari. Shankar Shaktivil Murugan. Akhil Padlakonda. Dipasha Vij. Namita Vinod. Krishna Yadav. That concludes the presentation of graduates from the Department of Computer Science.
Choral scholars of the college will now perform two songs. You Are the New Day and My Spirit Sang All Day.
You are the new day, you are the new day. I will love you more than me and more than yesterday. If you can but prove to me, you are the new day. Spirit settled day, oh my joy, nothing my tongue could say, only my joy. My heart an echoed cause of my joy, and spake, tell me thy thought, hide not thy joy. My eyes can appear around, oh my joy, what beauty hast thou found? Show us thy joy. My jealousies growest, oh my joy, music from heaven is sent for our joy. She also came and heard, oh my joy, what said she is this word? What is thy joy? What is thy joy? And I replied, oh see, oh my joy, 'tis thee, I cried, 'tis thee. Thou art my joy.
I call upon the head of the Department of Electronic Engineering, Dr. Steve Alty.
Principal, I would like to present the graduates from the Department of Electronic Engineering for the award of Bachelor of Engineering degrees in Electronic Engineering. Also awarded the IET Prize, Mohit Karbanda. Awarded the BN Schilling Shield for their contribution to the life of the department over the whole program, Erica Osakwe. Sachleen Sewell. Adam Tuema. For the award of Masters of Engineering degrees in Electronics, Balash Bodhi. Edward Hellowell. Aisha Mughal. For the award of Masters of Engineering degrees in Electronic Engineering, Cardlin Koch. For the award of Masters of Engineering degrees in Electronic Engineering with a year in industry. Also awarded the MN Schilling Shield for their contribution to the life of the department over the whole program, Sebastian Hewitt. For the award of Masters of Science degrees in Engineering Management, Nisaga Apanagauda. Emmanuel de Crosta. Vijay Doriswamy. Xiying Fang. Oliver Mwaniki. Sushma Rani. Ji Wang. For the award of Master of Science degrees in Project Management, Simon Bourne. Si-Ying Chen. Farhan Uday Joshi. Abraham Koshi. Umar Farouk Saeed. For the award of Electronic Engineering by Research degrees in Electronic Engineering by Research, Kazi Ashraf. That concludes the presentation of graduands from the Department of Electronic Engineering.
I call upon the head of the Department of Mathematics, Professor Rudiger Schack.
Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of Mathematics. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Mathematics and Music, Jessica Dark. Harrison Prize awarded to the best final year joint honor student, Cameron Smith. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Mathematics, Ufuk Alti. Martha Beatty. Ashlyn Casey. Jaidev Chana. Cherish Chanthiswara. Martin Holloway Prize, awarded to the best final year single honor student, Leah Dennell. Luke Farrant. Alice Gilmore. Joe Jackson. Steffi Mathuma Godage Dom. Dylan Pawaga. Thomas Pello. Gabriel Redding. William Starling. Binjul Sun. Daniel Thompson. Willow Wilkins. Andrew Woods. Kunze Shu. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Computer Science and Mathematics, Brett Kitchener. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Economics and Mathematics, Louis Dean. Natalie Idu. Joshua Wolf. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Mathematics and Physics, Yushuan He. Joseph Smith. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Mathematics with Philosophy, Joshua Abbs. Maria Agnese Bray. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Mathematics with Statistics, Usama Hussain. Rajveer Sidhu. For the award of Masters in Science degrees in Mathematics, Aisha Khan. Damien Walczak. For the award of Masters of Philosophy degrees in Information Security, Voke Ogoye. For the award of Doctors of Philosophy degrees in Mathematics, Joshua Koister. I apologize. Can I just add something? The title of the thesis is On Mahler Measures and Digraphs, and the supervisor was Professor James McKee, Joshua Koister. Private information retrieval using regenerating codes, Dr. Shaolin Shatanai Dorkson. PhD Mathematics using encoding to reduce the errors in quantum spin chains, supervised by Dr. Alistair Kay, Catherine Keel. PhD Mathematics, algorithmic, probabilistic, and physics-inspired methods for cuts and shortest paths in graphs, supervised by Professor Stefanie Gerke, Balázs Mezej. PhD Mathematics, Bieri-Strabel groups with irrational slopes, supervised by Professor Britta Nusinkis, Nicholas Winstone. That concludes the presentation of graduates from the Department of Mathematics.
I call upon the head of the Department of Physics, Dr. Stephen West.
Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of Physics. For the award of Bachelor of Science degree in Astrophysics, Jules Elliott. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Experimental Physics, Maria Molova. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Physics, Thomas Bass. Elizabeth Bishara. Catherine Eves. Thomas Gosden. Patrick Harwood. Joseph Hassett. Sophie Haitier. Joseph Kay. Rasma Ormain. Andriana Lumbi Sotiris. Andrei Ustimenko. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Theoretical Physics, Ellie Matthews. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Physics with Music, Cheryl Liu. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Physics with Particle Physics, Matthew Pereira. For the award of Bachelors of Science degrees in Physics with Philosophy, Valeria Bujari. Rama Maki. Anane Tripathi. For the award of Masters in Science degrees in Astrophysics, Callum Ainsworth. Gabrielle Atkinson. Dana Bell. Joe Russell Davies. For the award of Master in Science degrees in Physics, Justus Boras. Oscar Bengtsson. Bruce Chavez. Gemma Cully. Oren Fryer. Razan Hassan. Francesca Haynes. Emily Howling. Matthew Kenworthy. Jake Little. Katie Morris. Sarah Perez Vizan. John Sturt. Lewis Wood. For the award of Doctors of Philosophy degrees in Physics, Andrei Abramov, Ion Beam Collimation to Future Hadron Colliders, Professor Stuart Luger, supervising. Serjan Arslan, a polarized neutron study of the dynamic properties of energy materials, supervisor Professor John Goff and David Venetian. Joseph Blake, magnetic properties from density functional theory calculations, supervisors Professor Phil Meeson, Dr. Giovanni Sordi. Adam Bozon, measurements of hadronic TT differential cross-sections with Atlas and unfolding with Gaussian processes, supervisor Professor Glenn Cowan. Kamal Domasud, first principles modelling of the thermoelectric properties of half-Heusler alloys, supervisor Professor Phil Meeson, Professor Keith Refson and Professor John Goff. Kim Verschuren, novel unfolding methods and measurements of TT differential cross-sections with SMEFT interpretation using the Atlas detector at the LHC. Supervisor, Professor Glenn Cowan, Dr. Veronique Baba, Professor Veronique Baba. Lewis Wilkins, the hard physics of soft muons, novel measurement of the top quark mass and differential cross-sections of top quark pair production using the Atlas detector at the LHC. Supervisor, Professor Veronique Waber. That concludes the presentation of graduates from the Department of Physics.
Once again, I call upon the Executive Dean of the School of Engineering, Physical and Mathematical Sciences, Professor Carlos Matos, to present the Martin Holloway Prize and the Harrison Prize.
Each faculty in the college annually awards 2 prizes to outstanding finalists who have achieved high academic and intellectual distinction. The Harrison Prize was established as a gift from Ms. G. Harrison to Royal Holloway College and is awarded annually to an outstanding joint honours graduate. The Martin Holloway Prize was founded in 1895 under the will of Sir George Martin Holloway, brother-in-law of the college founder, Thomas Holloway, and one of the first governors of the college, and is awarded annually to an outstanding single honours graduate. I call upon Cameron Smith, a joint honours student from the Department of Mathematics and the Department of Music, to receive the Harrison Prize. I now call upon Leah Dannell, a single honours student from the Department of Mathematics, to receive the Martin Holloway Prize.
We will now proceed with the award of the Honorary Degree of the University of London. Honorary degrees are conferred on persons of conspicuous merit, outstanding in their field, or those who have given exceptional service to the university. I call upon Professor Danielle Shreve to present Dame Fiona Reynolds for the award of Degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
Principal, it is my pleasure to present to you Dame Fiona Reynolds, DBE. We are here today to honour our distinguished guest's extensive achievements during her career in the voluntary and public sectors, her leadership in higher education and her passionate advocacy for landscape, conservation and historical geography, all of which are inspirational to our students. It was during her idyllic childhood, holidaying with her parents and 4 sisters in the dramatic landscapes of Snowdonia, the Lake District and Scotland, that Dame Fiona's deep love of the countryside was established. Whether climbing the highest peak, intrepidly exploring a cave or visiting an archaeological dig encouraged by her father, Dame Fiona recognised from early childhood the immense pleasure elicited from time spent in the countryside was an essential right and worth fighting for. After secondary school at Rugby High School for Girls, where she played viola with Rugby Sinfonia, a chamber orchestra drawn from Rugby's state secondary schools and Rugby School, Dame Fiona went up to Newnham College, Cambridge, where she read geography and land economy. After graduating with a first, followed by a master's degree, Dame Fiona got her first job working for the then small council, now campaign, for national parks. There she cut her teeth learning how to lobby politicians and influential organisations about conservation. From there, she moved on to the campaign to protect rural England, where she rose to the position of chief executive. She made the leap from the voluntary sector to central government, joining the Cabinet Office as Director of the Women's Unit in 1998. That same year, she was appointed CBE. 2 years into the role, Dame Fiona's dream job at the National Trust arose, and in 2001, she became the first female Director General of the organisation she had been a member of since her student days at Cambridge. Within weeks of starting the job, she was facing the foot-and-mouth crisis, which saw her having to close all the National Trust properties, leaving the charity with a huge loss of funding. However, through her excellent stewardship, she navigated the charity back into the black. During her 12-year tenure, she grew the membership from 2.7 to 4 million people, thanks in no small part to her transformation of the Trust into a warm and welcoming family-friendly organisation, championing open arms conservation and raising the profile of the Trust's work in the countryside. No mean feat, especially while raising 3 young daughters with her husband, Bob Merrill. Her achievements were recognised when she was made a Dame in the 2008 New Year's Honours for services to heritage and conservation. Her mission at the National Trust accomplished, Dame Fiona smashed yet another glass ceiling when she became the first female Master of Emmanuel College, Cambridge in 2012. With no obvious job description, it was a very unusual job, she observed in an interview with The Guardian. I think what you do is set a tone. You're helping to create an atmosphere where all the different people here thrive. She remained in the post for 9 years, during which time she published her book, The Fight for Beauty, Our Path to a Better Future, a passionate polemic arguing that the subjugation of the beauty of our surroundings in favour of economic growth is at our peril. In July 2020, the government announced that Dame Fiona had been appointed as the next chair of the National Audit Office, a position she took up in January 2021. There, she provides leadership and direction to the NAO board, setting its agenda and leading the non-executive members in providing support to the NAO's executive management and the Comptroller and Auditor General. At the beginning of this year, it was announced that Dame Fiona was to become the chair of Governing Council at the Royal Agricultural University in Cirencester, in addition to her many and varied non-executive directorships. In recognition, therefore, of her achievements throughout her career in the voluntary and public sectors, her leadership in higher education and her passionate advocacy for landscape, conservation and historical geography, and as a role model for our students and wider university community, may I invite you, Principal, to confer the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, of the University of London upon Dame Fiona Reynolds.
So, by decision of Council, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa of the University of London. Congratulations.
Thank you.
thank you so much. I feel incredibly moved and enormously honoured by what you have just said and by the great honour of this honorary degree. But actually, the most important thing about today is about all of you, the families of those wonderful young people who've just graduated. And I'm sure your hearts are full of pride as they walked through and received their degrees. And I just want to join all the academic staff here and all of you in congratulating them for that extraordinary achievement, particularly given the disruption of the past 2 or 3 years. They've done incredibly well, and I know that everyone is very, very proud of them. So I join them today in getting a degree, one that I haven't done any work for, I feel very embarrassed, but one which leaves me no less proud, and the very kind words that you heard about me. I've had a fascinating career, but the thing that's driven me all my life has indeed been the idea of beauty. And whether it's beauty of landscape or of beautiful historic buildings, and coming here today, for sadly what is only the second time in my life, and walking into this extraordinary chapel, and the buildings as you all approach from the road, just that sort of, it sends tingles down my spine, and I expect it does yours too. And for students who've studied here and been inspired by the beauty of this place, it seems to me that's something that they will carry with them for the rest of their lives. I was here those years ago because it was the anniversary of the signing of the Magna Carta at Runnymede, just down the road from here. And it set me thinking just about how the passage of time may change many, many things, but what it doesn't change are the absolute essentials of life, the things that really matter, and sometimes they are those things that money can't buy. Our own passion, and your family, the students who you've just been celebrating, your sons and daughters and sisters and brothers and friends, the passion for work, the passion for the idea and the commitment to study, the passion that I feel for beauty and the beauty of the world around us. And those are the things that sustain us through good times and bad, and it's wonderful to celebrate those today. For the students, this is the first day of the rest of their lives, and they'll go on, who knows to do what, but they're all clever, they're all motivated, they've all got the capacity to work hard. And as I said to them earlier, there's a world out there that needs them. The world is not in a great place. There are many, many challenges, everything from climate change to wars to the cost of living crisis. Everything is difficult. But young people with a passion for study, with wonderful accomplishments, and now with their degrees, can go and change the world and make it a better place. And I wish them and you all the very best. Thank you so much.
That concludes the conferment of the honorary degree and the presentation of graduands at this ceremony. I call upon the Principal to make a closing address.
To you all, our guests, and to our Mayor and our newly appointed honorary graduate, I'm delighted to be able to add my welcome to this ceremony in which we've celebrated the achievements of the graduating class of 2022. Our graduates tell me that they deeply appreciate being joined by family and friends on this special day, so thank you for being here today. I'm also aware that some family and friends are unable to join us and will be watching us online, and to you, I extend the warmest greetings. Wherever you're watching today, I'm sure you are as proud of our graduates' success as they're grateful to you for the support and encouragement that you have given to them. And so, on their behalf, I'd like to thank you for the difference that you've made to them during their studies, and I'd encourage you to be proud of your contribution to the achievements we're celebrating today. For our graduates, today is a landmark in their educational journey. They've gained a place in the top 25 university, achieved high levels of academic performance, and acquired knowledge and skills that will ease their path into employment. Institutions like ours operate and compete on a global basis, and our students are judged by world standards, making their achievements all the more impressive. I congratulate them all and invite you to continue to celebrate with them after this ceremony. It is said that the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. With each of our graduates now having started a new phase in their life, I hope that we've helped them to find their why, their purpose, so that they can achieve all they wish for in life with confidence and ambition. This comes in part through their interaction with other students from around the UK and from over 120 other countries representing our international student community, but also through their interaction with our teaching staff, who themselves are ambitious, confident leaders in their field. That leadership is derived from their work in fundamental and applied research that extends subject boundaries and develops greater understanding to tackle national and global challenges. Royal Holloway academics have developed gene therapies to improve the life chances of young men with rare diseases, recognise the damage that microplastics can cause to marine life in the River Thames, leading to a cleaner and more sustainable river, developed algorithms to secure electronic data, protecting governments, commercial and financial systems, created performances, art and writing that enriches our cultural life, explored the geopolitics and the international governance issues of the precious and unique spaces of the Arctic and Antarctic, worked with young offenders to raise their educational aspirations and help businesses to behave in an ethical and sustainable manner. The curiosity and critical thinking that underpins this pioneering research has helped to develop today's graduates' own sense of exploration, discovery and challenge. In many cases, they will have engaged in aspects of research work themselves through final year projects and dissertations. And unique to this generation of graduates, they will have worked in new ways responding to lockdown, through which they will have demonstrated remarkable focus and resilience. These qualities, together with their new ideas and understanding, now equip our graduates to tackle the challenges ahead. Our research-informed teaching continues a tradition where for over 130 years we've trained outstanding graduates in a building that reflects the ambition and confidence of our founders and in which we now sit. But the changing needs of today's students has required new facilities, which you can see beyond this building. For example, in our new library and across our digital estate with the investment that we've made to deliver improved hybrid and face-to-face teaching. The scale of recent developments and the positive impact it's had on our academic learning community is a modern-day reflection of our founders' ambition and commitment to supporting students, and it represents a legacy from today's students and staff to future generations. Whilst our staff and facilities have helped our graduates to gain a high-quality, internationally recognised degree in a competitive employment market, employers look for additional qualities of leadership, independence and self-motivation, often gained through extracurricular activities such as sport, clubs and societies and volunteering, much of which continued, albeit in different forms, even during lockdown. I'm sure our founders would have been proud of the rounded nature of our graduates' education and their results. But they will have also recognised, as we do today, that life brings its challenges. Each one of our graduates will have had to work through lockdown, but also may have struggled with personal difficulties in relationships through illness or bereavement. In the spirit of our founders, we, in partnership with you here today, have supported and encouraged them. And I hope as they continue their journey, our graduates will take inspiration from those receiving honorary awards this week. All their biographies are in today's programme, revealing outstanding contributions to our world, yet often made in the face of challenge and difficulty. Today marks a milestone in the lives of every one of our graduates, a day that I hope you and they will remember for many years to come. Our graduates' degree certificates are a testament to hard work, intellectual capacity and perseverance. But as our graduates now leave this place, those certificates are also statements of future potential. While celebrating what has been achieved, it's important that each of them now considers what they are yet to achieve. That includes our honorary graduate as well. Many will have started full-time employment, and others voluntary or humanitarian work. Some will be taking a break, and others will be continuing their studies. Whatever their next steps, I and all the university staff wish them every success in their chosen endeavour. Thank you.
That concludes this afternoon's ceremony. Please could you remain in your seats until after the recession has departed. When you leave the venue, please make your way, as directed by the stewards, to the North Quad, where the graduates will join you. A fanfare will announce the start of the reception in the South Quad. Would you now please stand for the recession?